Hey everybody on YouTube, Hello Bella here. I am going to do a little bit of a book review slash life update. So I just finished reading You Are a Badass at Making Money. So those of you who follow my channel already know how much I loved the book You Are a Badass, and so this is the other finance focused version of that mindset, that growth mindset of realizing that there is enough in the universe for everyone to go around, and that if you sort of manifest it, then you can have whatever you want. Which sounds very woo-woo, hippie, believe all that crap, but for somebody who is extremely type A and hard to, it's very hard for me to pull away from being rational sometimes, but I love books like these because they force me to think differently. So the core concepts in this book, one of the biggest things she talks about is how we kind of demonize money and people who have money, and we even so much as glorify people who are poor and who have suffered as being, worthy or, heroes or whatever. Almost having like a poverty type mindset. So a lot of this book is just about manifesting and about knowing that it's going to work out, and about putting your what you want to give to the world in motion. So basically the idea is that everyone has some kind of unique gift or ability or skill set that they can offer and add value to the world, and you can sell it, you can make money off of it. And one of the concepts that she brought up that I really have been guilty of is not charging enough for what you do or what you have or your services. A lot of times people ask me for business advice, and I really feel like I should be charging them, but I never charge anyone, and a part of me wants to be like, for a price I can give you that information, or as a consultant I can give you that information. But I'm not sure how to transition into something like that just yet, but I think that I'm going to get to that point. A lot of this is about accepting a lot of the fears that we have around money, and how, if you grew up with money as a problem in your life when you were younger, then it's probably going to be, you're in the same mindset as an adult, especially if you, grew up with your parents talking about how there wasn't enough money. Then you kind of feel like, as an adult, in your subconscious beliefs, it seeps in that there's never enough money, and that's something that I've wrestled with a lot, especially now that I'm financially stable and have money. It's hard to feel like, even though I know I have money, I still don't feel like I have enough, and sometimes I feel greedy for feeling that way. But a lot of the things she asks you to think about, write about a day in the life. What would a typical day in the life be if you were rich and happy and successful? What does that version of yourself look like? Kind of asking you to really visualize what it is that you're looking for. Once you've written down your day in the life, write down the 5 strongest emotions you feel when you read it. Do the numbers around your day in the life and get an idea on how much this is going to cost. So this is one thing that I really like people to do, is to write down what it is you want and how much that costs per month, per day, per year. And I think it's in the 4-hour work week as well. Tim Ferriss talks about it. I think it's called dream setting or goal setting or something of that. But anyways, the point is that a lot of the limitations that we are setting for ourselves are all in our head. And I know personally I worry about stuff that has never happened, is not going to happen, has a very low probability of happening, just kind of those things that hold you back. So, I started my booth this month, and I was really nervous about it, and it wasn't even that big of an investment. I mean, it was just the first month's booth rent. And I went in there today and checked and saw what I've sold, and I've already made my booth rent back, and plus made a little bit of profit. So, and it's only been open for 11 days, and I was like, I was feeling really not apprehensive, but just like, do I really need to add this into the mix of all the many things that I'm doing? But I felt a pull to do it, and I'm glad that I listened to my instincts, because I really enjoyed going over there and playing around and setting it up. So that's just one of the things that, books like this help you do. You come out of your shell a little bit. I really would recommend this book, especially for people who are kind of in that whole belief system of that, you know, I can't do it. I see other people doing it, but I couldn't possibly do that. One thing that I have realized is that I can pretty much do anything anyone else can do. I mean, with the proper training and failure and skills, you know, it's just one of those things. But I have really been looking to make some, I guess, life changes, and so this month I'm actually starting a real estate class, and I'm going to get my real estate license, so pretty excited about that. So that is, you know, a bit of an announcement for this channel, because that is something that I'm going to be branching off into. I don't know if I'm going to be making videos about real estate or not, but the goal is to have my Alabama real estate license by the end of the year, which I'm sure I will, because it's only a 10-week class. I want to have my real estate license, and at least I want to sell one property within a year of getting the license. I don't think that's too crazy of a thing. And eventually, hopefully, I will sell 3 to 4 properties a year in the hopes of adding about $20,000 to my income every year. That's my goal anyways inside my head. Especially with Amazon being as tedious and hands-on as it has felt lately. I don't know, I just don't know if I can keep doing it so much. I love selling with FBA, but a lot of times I just feel like I'm just this foot soldier for Amazon, and that I just have to go out and find more stuff and find more stuff and find more stuff, and it just never ends. I also want to get into private label, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know where to start. You know, and I know I have to start somewhere, but it's just a matter of that fear and that, you know, not knowing the first time what you're doing. And I really want to get there. I want to get to that point. But yeah, I start school March the 20th for real estate, and of course I've opened up my booth this month. So one of the things that I really need to get back into is my fitness routine, because oh my god, I've like, when business goes well, fitness goes down usually for some reason, because I get so stressed out and I only have this limited amount of willpower throughout the day to focus on so many things. But I really want to try and make my health a priority. I've also started meditating at least once a day for not even 2-3 minutes, but the effects are really profound. I'm really surprised at how much it's really helped me. I feel like I have a better mindset and a better attitude in general. And so I'm still working with a therapist on meditation, mindfulness, awareness, concepts of that nature. So I really appreciate you guys watching this channel. I know that sometimes I can be a little bit blunt and a little bit, quite frankly, just a little rude sometimes, but that's just me, and that's my personality coming out. That's just an angry little southern lady. But anyways, you know, I'm growing and I'm learning, and I'm just really thankful for being able to have this opportunity and this platform to speak. And I appreciate all of you guys watching my videos. Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking out into the void, but it really is therapeutic to make these sometimes. And I enjoy seeing other people's sales update videos and what's going on in their business. So this is just my, I guess, first quarter of the year update for you guys. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your March.